army personnel with the Nigerian Army. I was enlisted into the Army in 2011, September 8th, to be precise. Sent to 72 Special Forces Battalion in Makurdi, Benue State. And during the course of my operation, I did several courses and military operations in Benue State. Benue State is basically categorized with the Fulani crisis and banditry. So in the month of May 2014, I was deployed for an ITEC internal security operation in Kasinala local government. And while the course of the operation, our vehicles were assaulted while we were in the operation, and I sustained a fracture on my left tibia. It was a very serious fracture that after 1 hour I was rushed by eyewitnesses who saw the incident to a nearby hospital in Boko. And then at the hospital, 2 surgical operations were carried on me. At the end of the operation, they stay in their hospital. I'm trying to rush the story so that it will not take much time. The hospital management started complaining that the army is not coming to our rescue, and also that if this is a private hospital, not a military hospital, we should talk to our people to come and clear our abuse. We keep complaining to soldiers who come to see us in the hospital until it got to a time we got information that the state governor gave the decision as paid for our treatment. But not paying all. We had other bills to clear. And at the time, the hospital management became tired of us and then discharged us forcefully out of the hospital, I and one other corporal. Then I was a private soldier. So we went back to our unit. Shamefully, I left that hospital with 2 crutches, my leg not fully treated. And as we got back, we reported our unit headquarters. We were asked to go to our quarters and be reporting to the MRS. The MRS is like a military small clinic in the barracks. They don't have the facility to take care of bones. So I requested that I should be referred to 44 Kaduna or Yaba, Lagos, where I can get proper treatment of my bones. At that time, my commanding officer, one MN Inwa, turned down the request and asked me that am I the one to tell him where to refer me, or I should go back and be reporting to MRS. I continued with this leg. This leg became a problem to me. All the holes where were drilled, where internal fixation was done on me, started removing water, and I was suffering with this leg. At the time, I got tired. I got advice from people. When you are going through challenges like that, everybody can advise you. In 2016, I was advised by one of my friends that I should go to native treatment. So I left. I applied for pass. They gave me pass. I went for native treatment, and this is my bad. I actually stayed over time. My account was blocked, but I was seeing improvement where I was treating myself. And so I didn't want to return back until I got to the point where I dropped the 2 crutches. Because I was tired of using crutches. I was a footballer. I was playing football, but because of the leg, I couldn't play. And I was eager to come back in my feet. Because without the leg, I can't do the job. So when I got to the point where I was using a walking stick, I returned back to the barracks, reported at the battalion headquarters. I was ordered to go to the guard room. I spent 1 month in the guard room with this leg. And they did my company order. They didn't do company order. They just referred me to CO order. And then at the CO order, they immediately demoted me and then asked me to go and sign my rifle. I was deployed 2 weeks in my CO house without boots. Now I went for the orders without boots. I did 2 weeks in my CO house. After 2 weeks, they came and picked me one day and said they don't like the way I'm looking at the CO, that I should be taken to the main gate, where I spent months in the main gate. During the course of spending the main gate, there was an election that was going on in Benue, the local government election at 2016. I was ordered to join the soldiers that would take sensitive material from Makurdi to Okpoku local government. With that leg, without boots, I didn't disobey the order. I went and I came back. I was very angry. My leg was disturbing. I was complaining. Then my RSM at that time, he now took me on his own. When he saw that the thing became severe, he took me on his own to the CO by himself. The CO saw my leg for the first time. He looked at it and said, "Is this how bad the leg is?" I said, "Yes, sir. Sister, please refer me to 44. He said to me categorically that I used to want to tell me where to refer you to. Go to FMC Makurdi and go and check what it cost to fix this leg. I went to FMC Makurdi. I got there. I told the doctor, please, I want to do an X-ray, analyze what it will cost to fix this leg. So that because the doctor told me that I will need a surgery, a correction surgery, that the leg is slapping, the bone is slapping on each other because of the pressure I've been putting on it. At that time, I was emotionally, psychologically affected. In fact, I was not myself again. So I did that analysis, gave me a bill of 450,000 that I should take to my CEO. I took it to him. He looked at it and said, he doesn't have that kind of money to give to one soldier. Don't I have family? Don't I have money? I should go and look for my money. He said that the only thing he can do from there should move me from duty and put me ESS, they call environmental sanitation soldier. I should be coming to sweep the battalion headquarters every morning, Monday to Friday before opening hours. I didn't disobey. I started doing that. That was towards October 2016. I started sweeping, and the leg was giving me problem. I was complaining. Most of the people that are there are people that are most of the soldiers that are condemned soldiers who are my farmer seniors, those who are drunkards, who are lost bearing the job. And I was a young soldier. I was vibrant. I was ready to do this job, and I was keep sweeping until the time where I got tired in 2017. This is my bad. I actually left the barracks because I was emotionally destabilized. I was not concentrating. My life was turning upside down. I was spending my little salary on taking care of my health, and in fact, everything was not working right for me, and I felt I was not in the right place. So I had to leave and go back to my village. And then at the time, I said I'm not coming back. But after going through some treatments locally in my village and some time, in 2022, September 23, I returned back to the barracks in a better health state. I could walk, and I reported at the battalion. I was immediately ordered to go to the guard room, where I spent 4 months: September, October, November, December.
Second time.
The second time. Now, when I was in the guard, they said they were doing investigation. During the course of the investigation, I was taking for empty investigation. I wrote down this same thing I'm telling you, word to word, to them. And after writing, they returned me back to the guard room. The MPOC, at that time, one master officer, I wasn't on seat. He came back to the guard room and said, "Who is also person?" I said, "I'm the one." He said, "Come. Is it that you left all this while to go to school, or you have or what happened?" I said, "Sir, I joined the army with WAEC." He said, "The way you speak, the way you write, is not somebody that I've not been to school." I said, "Sir, in 2014, I got admission into Benue State University, and I dropped out of school because of this injury. Whatever you are saying is self-development. It's not as if I went to school. It's that I should tell him the truth. He wants to help me." And that was that. I told him that's the truth. He said, "Okay, no problem." He left. Getting to the order, I was now referred for a company order. The company order saw me and said, "This case is bigger than him. The movie is a major. One major, he's dead. He died after that incident. After that order, he was posted to East. He died in East, and then after which they referred me to CO. The CO, there was a lieutenant colonel, one lieutenant colonel. So he didn't know me before. He said he has checked my antecedents, that I'm not about to that. As much as he would have wished to regard me, that the number of days I spent in that war is too much. And I said to him, "Sir, please, this award that he said I went on, it was something that prompted it. Now, you should go and ask if there's any time I've been referred to any military hospital while I was going through this or this. I was left alone to my fate. I suffered with this leg. Until now, as I'm talking to you, the leg is still very bad. It's disturbing and it's my life." And that was how they asked me to go. I left, and I've been looking for a solution for my health till today. And it has affected my personal life, because even people that I paramedic as a soldier, after this incident, now from 2017 to now, I've not been receiving salary. Till now, 2017 till now, I've not received any salary. Now, until the point where I left, I went to the civil war, and it has not been easy for me. I need to survive. I've hurt a lot of people. I've done a lot of things that I'm not supposed to do, because that's not my way of life. But and it has really affected me, relationship-wise, generally, and even till now, I'm suffering. I'm in Lagos. I'm suffering. Hell, I'm so excited that this program came up, because I've been looking for somebody to talk to listen to me. I need them now. Okay, I skipped something. In 31st of July 2023. After the incident in my barracks, I went to Abuja to Army Headquarters directly. I reported at the legal service. They asked me to write a letter of regret. And after which, then I said, okay, if it's not going to work, I should go to court and challenge. So I now went to House of Assembly. I wrote a petition through my rep member, and I gave it to the petition. I got a lawyer. I wrote the petition. Till today, they are not ready to the House, and I've not gotten justice. They have not called me. I'm still there, and I'm a smart, intelligent soldier. I could do anything, but I'm just trying to bleed for an opportunity to let the army hear me, let them hear my own pattern, and also see my condition. I got this injury during the course of military operation. It was not as if I was not doing my own business. They deployed me, and I've suffered. They should help me. Please, I still need my job.
You were demoted from what to what rank?
From last corporal to private soldier. It took me 4 years to get the last corporal. I went for a course in Lagos and I did very well. I came back, and when time for promotion came, they saw that I did very well. And during the course of promoting, I was promoted based on merit. And just this incident. Now, even the driver that drove the vehicle that got me injured is not an army satisfied driver. They didn't even talk about that. They put the man on that duty because of what they want, their selfish reasons in the battalion. They didn't even talk about that one. They just put him there. It's not an army satisfied. They should investigate. That was what I was begging them. Properly investigate. You put me into mess. And now you are telling me that I went on a woo.
Does the military not have health insurance for its soldiers?
They do. But at a time, until you are maybe referred to like 44 or a year, but that is when they can even take care of issues like this. MRS cannot take care of issues like this.
And the military refused to not refer you?
Yes, because several times, if I go to the MRS, they will be sincere with themselves. Several times, if I go to the MRS, meet with the medical reps, I will always tell them verbally, please, sir, refer me to 44, let me get proper treatment. This leg is so. It's me that is wearing the shoe, that knows what I go through every night, every day. So refer me. They always tell me that the CEO put a standing order that no soldier should be referred out of the barracks. That was the order.
Are you headquartered in Lagos here? Like, do you have an office where is, I think what I mean is a head office in Lagos here where we can, where you can report this matter to? Since you're in Lagos, I think that's what the word is.
Yes, there's one DIF is here in Lagos. There's a DIF in Lagos. There's a DIF headquarters in Lagos. Yes, sir.
Have you been there?
No, I've not been there. Going there they'll say this is not your unit. Go back to your unit. Go to your unit.
Okay. Okay, pardon me. I have to be off on a break. I'm going to ask that you either call me back or you hold on. Okay?
Okay, I'll hold on.
We'll be right back, Lagos.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this.
Hey, now what for this country? Everything just cash, even cash.
Hey, KC, I don't define you for shops this morning, though. Why you dey this kind of queue?
Jojo, now cash I want collect since morning.
Cash? Why?
I know one waiting happen for 1672 happen again. Today, I must collect correct naira note for hand.
KC, cash dey everywhere. For bank, ATM, POS agent, and if you want run and cashlessly, you fit use mobile app, internet banking, ATM, POS, USSD, QR code, and other options them.
Jojo, you sure?
I beg, make we dey go. Your customers dey shop, they wait for you. See, the cash where you define for Sokoto, e dey for your Sokoto. You don't understand? Country people, money na money. Spend them, collect them, no hold them, no panic. Cash dey everywhere. This message now from Bankers Committee.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
.3 Nigeria Info. You're on the Sony side. It's Confessions Thursday, and we still have the soldier on the telephone line. Hello, soldier.
Hello, Ma.
Okay. So I'm really thinking about what to do because the military owes you a duty. Let me ask you, does the military have a habit of ignoring soldiers who suffer injury in the line of duty?
Well, I personally would not say they do because the provisions are there for the military to take care of their soldiers. I think the problem is not in the institution itself. The problem is some commanding officers who are not following what the army has stated on ground. Rather, because some officers, they do things because of the location where they are. For example, this cannot happen if I was serving in army headquarters or defense headquarters. Because I'm aware that defense headquarters, army headquarters, they do the proper thing. They take care of soldiers. They do what is needful. But when you are serving in a location where the commanding officer there is the god of the area, he doesn't have anybody he answers to. And then you are just a relative that you know, and then you cannot challenge him. You cannot even challenge even anybody. You understand? You are bound to follow everything. Everything he says is a law. So he finds it as he can do whatever he chooses. It is when it got to a point where probably he wants to wound you. That is why he will not bring the Armed Forces Act, which you yourself as a rating, you are not even familiar with the Armed Forces Act. Now the army doesn't have. That's where the army is actually failing. There's no opportunity for soldiers to be trained on the do's and don'ts.
Okay.
Soldiers, I'm talking about from the rank of army one officer down to private soldier. We don't know the laws.
Okay.
So we are just in the army, and at the end of the day, you are being though an excuse of the law is not a whatever.
Let me ask you, from this incident though, what injury did the other persons suffer?
Okay, the other person is minor injury. The only one person that suffered a fracture on his left shoulder and left hand. Immediately we got to the barracks, I and him. He was at that few months as we were in the barracks. I think he was posted to army defense headquarters. He was posted to defense headquarters.
And so you think that he has been taken care of?
That is what I'm saying. At that time, he didn't face any money. I met him even when I was going through this ordeal. When I went to Abuja, I met him, and he's doing well. And he told me that David. He said David. He said I'm lucky that I left that place too, because his own was not as severe as my own. Though he has an implant, but it wasn't as severe as my own. Mine was an open fracture. So it was a more severe injury than every other person in that vehicle.
Okay.
The driver had a little hit on his chest. He was treated and then discharged. And that's all. He has gone back to the job. Do you have
proof of these things that you have said?
When you see my leg, I'll snap my leg and send you on the WhatsApp. When you see my leg, it's a major proof.
Do you have any other documentations that can support just besides your leg? Do you have any other military documentations?
I have other military.
Like, say, for example, the day of your posting, what must have led to you being posted to that area where you suffered injury? Do you have any?
You can't get those information. You can't get information.
Oh, because they just give you orders and you just follow. All right, okay. Hold on, I want to go off on a break. We'll be right back. Lagos, don't go anywhere.
It all starts with you.
You need information. We need your views.
Most of all, your officer and your official, they are very, very corrupt in that system.
Yeah, the deed has been done as regards to the disaster.
All the time we will come here and complain about insecurity. And this military are doing well today. We are not commending them.
You're part of Nigeria Info.
You're part of the conversation.
99.3.
Let's talk.
It's not just the news it's not just the news or information. It's not just the news.
Different ideology.
It's 1:00.
The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Lagos tragedy struck in Bayelsa State, where a boat collision in the Akede community has left 2 people dead and 13 still missing. Reports say a speedboat carrying passengers from Irokpa community in southern Ijo crashed into a fishing boat. Chairman of the Maritime Workers Union in Bayelsa, Comrade Ogoniba Ipigansi, confirmed that rescue efforts are ongoing and authorities are searching for the missing passengers. In Nasarawa, the Nigerian Immigration Service has arrested 51 suspected irregular migrants in the new Nyanya community of Kari local government area. According to the service's spokesperson, Akinshola Akinlabi, the group consists of 40 men and 11 women. Preliminary investigations suggest they may be victims of human trafficking and smuggling, and officials say they are being profiled and further details will be released soon. Meanwhile, the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control is calling for stronger action against counterfeit and substandard drugs. At a workshop in Oka, NAFDAC's Director General, Professor Muji Adeyeye, emphasized the agency's commitment to ensuring that pharmaceutical products in Nigeria are safe and effective. Represented by her special assistant, Gbenga Fajemirokun, she also highlighted how NAFDAC is leveraging modern technology to fight the circulation of fake drugs. Over in the United States, a federal judge has permanently dismissed a corruption case against the New York City mayor Eric Adams. The decision comes just weeks after the Trump administration directed prosecutors to drop the charges. The case's dismissal sparked controversy, leading to the resignation of Manhattan's top federal prosecutor, who accused Adams of making a deal with the Trump administration in exchange for stricter immigration enforcement. The judge ruled that the case is dismissed with prejudice, meaning it cannot be refiled using the same evidence. And that's the news update at this time. You are listening to Confessions Thursday with Joyce on 99.3 Nigeria Info, and I am Yvonne Okaifo. Thank you for your time.
Your quest or just your request.
Yeah.
Well, somewhere over your rainbows.
Over your rainbow.
Here's the sunny side.
They better know it.
With Joyce.
Let's talk.
You're listening to Confessions Thursday with Joyce on the sunny side.
99.3 Nigeria Info, the sunny side. And if you have just tuned in, welcome. We have a soldier on the line who is needing the military to attend to him because he suffered injuries during the course of service. So, hello, caller.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay. Have you thought about calling out the military, or at least telling the story and posting it up on social media?
First of all, I didn't initially. My intention was not to even make it public because I actually I needed my job back, and I felt I shouldn't bring the army out. I've been advised several times to send messages or to go on social media. I turned down, but time is going, and all my effort, personal effort to get solution, to get to the right authority, to get to somebody that will listen to me, has proved abortive. So I have to take the bull by the horn and take this opportunity. When I heard about, I've listened to your program since I came to Lagos, and I felt any opportunity like this comes up, I'm going to split it out and let the whole world hear what I'm going through. Because it is the civilians who are suffering from me. I'm telling you that's my bad. I thank God I'm not mentioning my name. People have suffered from me. I've done a lot of bad because I needed to survive. And the way I was surviving, I didn't care anymore. And that was what is leading to the insecurity we're having. I'm a very smart and intelligent young man.
All right. So someone is saying that you should report to the, pardon me, someone is saying that you should report to the Lagos State Healthcare Scheme.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that's what you need to probably do.
They say it's funded by the governor himself.
It's funded. Okay, they say it's funded by the governor himself. So I would think that you should find out. Does this person? Can you tell us where the Lagos State healthcare scheme is at, or where it's located, just so that he may just know exactly. Yeah. Okay. Well, look, I want to thank you so much for serving this country. Unfortunately, I wish this was not your fate, where you would have to be looking for ways to get the attention of the military to attend to an injury that you sustained during the course of service. It's not enough to say thank you if the government is not going to take care of its soldiers. So we're hoping that maybe this opportunity affords us some direction to help with not just drawing attention to the matter, but providing you the necessary health care that the government owes you. So let's see, Lagos State Healthcare Scheme, who found something?
Yeah.
We're going to announce it in a moment. So let's just be sure of the address. Want to be sure of the address. We'll announce it in a moment. I want to thank you so much for calling, all right?
Thank you so much. Please, the army also can come in and also listen to me. I need my job back. I need my salary to keep running the case because these people have wounded me.
I mean, we've heard all of that. We've heard all of that. We're looking for a way out now. So it's either you don't want to call them out on social media because you want your job back. Well, let's hope that this is something that restores to you what you have lost. Other than that, you may need to call them out on social media.
All right.
So
I will be posting the story, by the way. I'll post the story on social media. Hopefully it draws some attention to the necessary authorities.
All right, ma'am. No
all right. Thank you so much for calling, and good luck, okay?
Yeah, it's a privilege speaking with you.
All right,
thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, address.
So it's Lagos State Health Management Agency, 17/19 Cafe Street, Alausa Ikeja, Lagos. There are also numbers that he could call here.
Okay, so
So
get a pen and a paper in about, hopefully you can do that in 5 minutes. We'll give you the numbers to call in 5 minutes. But honestly, I would say you make a physical appearance there. Yeah, and I hope there's an angel on duty that day so someone can take you seriously, you know? All right, thank you so much for calling. We're 99.3. This is Nigeria Info. You're listening to Confessions Thursday. My name's Joyce. You're on the sunny side. Welcome. It's Confessions Thursday. Remember, when you're calling, you don't say your name. Hello. Welcome. Confessions Thursday. Make it back. Hello. Good afternoon to you. How are you? Confessions Thursday.
Hi, Lady Carmen here.
Welcome. Do you have a confession?
Good afternoon. No, I just want to
You have 1
keep it
minute.
a little long time.
1 minute.
Few seconds. You see, I felt for this young man. Believing that in good faith, let's just believe that everything he's saying is true. I think his rep, or the rep representing him, his constituency, they owe him a duty. You know, he should go back to them. Why he goes to this Lagos State healthcare scheme, it is to disturb his rep, whoever is representing at the National Assembly, and then get a lawyer. He needs to put up strong legal advocacy for his case, that he can seek redress. I think he deserves better. Our soldiers shouldn't be left to their own fate like this. There's no one who hear this story and be inspired to join the military. Even those who are at the battle line, hearing this kind of story will be very devastating to them and will kill their morale.
All right.
We should not treat our soldiers this way. So I think he should disturb his rep from his constituency and then get a lawyer to pursue his case.
Thank you so much for calling. The sunny side is Confessions Thursday.
Hello, good afternoon.
Welcome. Do you have a confession?
Yes, I want to advise that soldier.
1 minute.
Okay. Sister, I want to encourage that soldier to be steadfast and courageous. Hearing me? I lost my father soldier and a village man 2014 and 2015. Nothing has been given to them. May God bless by telling him that if he has a check order, let him enter social media. Let him enter social media so that they can be able to see what to do for him. But until he finished Nigeria soldiers welfare, that's why he have houses in Dubai and other places. That's what I can say. Thank you. Okay. Enter social media, my brother.
.3 Nigeria Info. You are on the sunny side. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Joyce.
Do you have a confession?
No.
1 minute.
My name is Robert. Joyce, a friend of mine was shot, I think 2 weeks ago. He's fighting in the north. He was shot at the neck. The video it and they send the video. So at the background, I was the guy's name. The guy's face did not show. The person talking. He was asking that my brother, where is your commandant? Where is your commandant? Imagine somebody who was at the point of death, bleeding. You understand? I don't know, maybe they will see their commandant before they will say they will treat them. But what I know about the military, they have a say that not this record, somebody sustained an injury, they're supposed to treat him. Life first before anything. As you said, the guy should go to, I think, Lagos State, whatever, and treat himself first. Returning back to the military secondly. His life should be first. That's my advice. Thank you very much.
All right, you want to read some messages?
Yeah. So someone said they had changed the address, so I went to look it up, and there are two addresses now. The one on their website and one that Google brought out. So
okay.
The address I can see on top here is the Good Shepherd House, Alausa, Lagos.
Okay, same area.
Yeah,
actually.
same area.
Okay, so give us both real quick.
So there's Alausa Good Shepherd House, Lagos, and there's 17A Cafe Street. It's Ilera Iko. 17A Cafe Street, Agindingbe, Lagos.
Oh, wait,
so,
where's Agindingbe?
Ikeja also.
Okay, good. So you're not too far away one from the other. All right, thank you very much. Confessions Thursday, welcome to Nigeria Info.
Joy, good afternoon.
Welcome. Do you have a confession?
Yeah, concerning the story of the soldier, Joyce.
You have 1 minute.
If we find out that this truth, do you know that applicable things happen to the footballers? Nigeria government only knows you when you were shining, but when something happens, they will back you up. They will back up with you. That is the country. That will be an example to those who believe to serve Nigeria as a government. It's a shame. Thank you.
99.3 Nigeria Info, the sunny side. It's Confessions Thursday. Remember, when you're calling, you don't say your name. Hello, welcome to the show. It's Confessions Thursday.
Good afternoon, Joyce.
Do you have a confession?
Just a brief advice. First of all, the guy should actually work with his House of Rep, not State House. They treat this kind of issue. Then secondly, the case that the army has against the man is the case of Awo, and it's a very serious case. So it's something that may act against him. Thirdly, the guy should just prepare life outside army. After he had treated himself, we just get ready.
Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? That the reason he went to Wall was because he had a broken leg.
And he went to treat
Why are you
himself
shaming the
native way.
victim?
No, the army system is too wicked. He knows. That's why nobody wants to touch it. Nobody wants to
The
touch
army
it.
system is so wicked that it has no conscience and the desire for truth. Is that what you called me to tell me?
He said absence without leave. You abandon your duty post. If every army abandon the duty post to tend to their something, then nobody stays there.
So should he be on duty with a broken leg?
It is not me. It's there. So what I'm saying.
What are you? Don't please. Let's not do this thing where we further victim. You know how that thing triggers me. Don't do it. He has so first of all, he could be lying. But if he's not lying, he has a broken leg. His leg is still broken years after.
That's why you should get himself treated and think about life outside
which
the army.
money? Did you hear anything he said?
He
He's
has been referred to a place. He has been referred to a place where he could be treated. These are solutions we are looking at.
What place was he referred to? Where he because he's still complaining, and I must have missed it. So what place was he referred to be treated?
I mean, to this Lagos something that you are referring to, maybe we'll get an NGL like
that just came out this
then
afternoon.
after that, you should, because he is a smart young person. He didn't
Thank
go
you
to
for calling.
university.
Then let's not do this thing where you are repeating what's been said. Then right?
Mm-hmm.
Or don't
I'm just saying.
It's
No,
okay.
this is the reality. It's the reality.
Yeah, no,
It's
no,
not
no,
all. It's
Allah.
the reality. It's hitting.
No,
Yes.
It's not the reality
Okay,
that's
thank you.
difficult for me. It's your opinion that's truly just grating on my last nerve.
Thank you very much.
I'm not sure I want to say thank you. Yeah.
I get it.
How are you? Confession.
Hello, Joyce. How are you doing? Good afternoon.
Do you have a confession?
No. I just want to talk on the subject. I just start from the beginning. Is there any account you can get so we can raise something for him to go and treat him?
I'm not the one going to. You're not going to give me money to give anybody. I'm going to spend it.
Huh?
Why are you asking me if I have an account?
No, she doesn't.
No, if there's any way we can help him, because all this grammar we're speaking, if the man dies, all these things will be stories. Is there any way we can help him?
If you want to, if you want to
Okay.
help him, I can ask him to send his number to you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. They give him my number. Give him
Oh,
my
yeah,
number.
no.
If you see my number, give him.
What does your number end with?
What is your number end with?
Or can you send it to me on WhatsApp?
Yes, please.
I don't use. I'm vision impaired. I don't use social media.
All right.
346.
6346. All right, so I'll get him to send his number then.
All right. Okay.
All right, at least that's better. Move, honey. You're 25 and you practically move your body like you're dying. It's 99.3 Nigeria Info. It's Confessions Thursday. How are you? You need to join sports, okay?
Hello, Joyce.
Yeah, welcome. It's Confessions that you.
This is Market Woman.
Good to have you.
No, the other day we were talking about people, they send our children to army. I was saying no go area. You know why I said it? My mother family.
Do you have? You don't have a. So you have 1 minute. Remember that 1 minute.
Like six of them like this, they go to the military. One thing or the other happened to them. So that guy is not lying. They are so wicked. Thank you.
It's Confessions Thursday. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Joyce.
Do you have a confession?
No, not really. I just want to add to the soldier man
1 minute
talk. My dear, I feel so bad that this country, Nigeria, drain its citizens. I feel so bad. I don't know. Maybe I will just do my own little way to support the young man. My number ends with 52. Please, just let me have his number also.
Move that
Please.
body.
I just want to support him.
.3 Nigeria Info. It's Confessions Thursday, remember that. So I'm here to hear your confessions. How are you?
Hello, Joy. Good afternoon.
It's Confessions Thursday. Do you have a confession?
My sister, I don't have confession. I just want to speak about the soldier man.
No, he's not the conversation. It's Confessions Thursday. I'm sorry. We have to allow for people who have other problems to call in. So please understand me, okay?
No problem.
Thank you.
This is the kind of the country that we met ourselves.
Remember to turn off the volume of your radio set when you call it. The sunny side.
Hello?
Do you have a confession?
Joyce, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Do you have a confession?
Let this man go to Brekete radio station, Abuja. 2017, about 2,000 soldiers went there. They suffered the same thing, and they were restored back.
All right.
They lined up. I went there physically. They lined up.
All right.
So let him go there and meet Ahmed.
Ahmed.
You
Okay.
see, the federal government will tackle the case immediately.
Okay.
They will intervene in his matter.
All
I'm
right.
done forever. God bless.
All right. Turn up the volume of your radio set. So can the military officer please send me your... I think you're supposed to send me a message with...
On WhatsApp.
Yeah, on WhatsApp with your... Well, I guess it's going to show up with your number. Because we want to send you some phone numbers. I guess these men would like to reach you. All right? And good luck, okay? Sincerely, sorry for... I don't know that sorry fixes it because I'm already offended. So it's not something that sorry fixes. It's... And there are indeed reports, because I just Googled it, and yeah, there are reports that the Nigerian military has been set to ignore soldiers who suffered injury in the line of duty. So we're hoping that this will not be one of them type cases, and we'll have this on social media. Someone is saying if you go to Abuja, the Brekete, what's it called again?
I think it's FM.
Okay, good. So, and these are just ways we're trying to get this story as popular as possible, just so that those who need to hear it. All right, what's up?
Another confession. This person says, hello, Auntie Joyce, good afternoon. I've tried the number several times, but it's not going through. I don't have a confession. I have a problem.
Let's try.
Okay. Says I've been contemplating suicide since last year. I'm 17 years old. I'm through with school. I have a job that pays 15,000. Reason why is hunger and poverty. That's why I took the job. Things have been bad for his family since his dad died. He has nothing to life except to write. He
Pardon me. He has nothing to write.
Nothing to life except to write. That's the only thing that he has left. He says his father has died since when he was 4. He completed his book last 2 years, but he hasn't seen any publisher. He has been trying to publish on his phone, but doesn't have a phone to type and edit and design the book. The phone he's using to text is not his. He has given up on his writing career, and he just has to go to work hungry. He works in a factory, and what's this saying now?
So what's the issue here?
Basically, he just needs help.
With what?
It says mostly emotionally. I don't know how that is.
Okay, so can you tell us what you need help with? Because I'm not sure. What's he saying?
Yeah, he hasn't said it.
Okay, so what's it you need help with? Because I picked up the suicidal part, and I'm thinking that that's informed by something. But I need to know what. You're 17. I'm thinking you're young. So what exactly is this thought of dying? You say you have a job that pays you $15,000? Okay. Okay, so what's the thought of, why are you thinking of dying? I'm not sure what the reality is. So can you tell me why you think the thought is about dying? Okay, so I'll wait.
This person says it's very unfortunate what happened to that soldier, but he suspects there's something not official about the movement during which they had the accident. Soldiers are sent on assignment outside their place of posting by word of mouth, and it's always documented. The absence of a documentation will make his case very difficult to push. And just a civilian part-time instructor in Nigerian Armed Forces. Oh, this person is from the Nigerian Armed Forces.
Okay, good. Please read the message again. Sir, can you... Well, I'm not sure that it suffices to say that...
It says soldiers are not sent on assignment outside their place of posting by word of mouth. It is always documented.
But I asked him about the documentation. He says he wouldn't have it, so I guess his superiors will.
Yeah, but now he's saying if that documentation can be found, his case is going to be very difficult to push.
Okay, but we don't know that it cannot be found. What are you again? Part-time instructor, Nigerian Armed Forces. You're a part-time instructor. So where can you point him to? I mean, I'm glad that you wrote me. Thank you, but at least let the matter be investigated. From the way he's telling the story, it does quite appear that he's been neglected.
That's why I said he suspects that there's something not official about that movement.
Okay, now this gentleman he didn't admit that he went on something unofficial by his own personal volition. He was sent. And if he was sent, let's assume on an unofficial duty by a superior, does he bear the brunt of that? Sir, does he bear the brunt of that? We're off on a break. We'll be right back.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
This Easter, bring the whole family and escape to paradise at Zeba Beach Resort. Sun, sand, and unforgettable moments await. Enjoy Easter egg hunts, beach games, family activities, and movies under the stars. Plus delicious feasts and endless seaside fun. Call 0704 7300 013 or visit www.zebabeachresort.com. Zeba Beach Resort, where every holiday feels like paradise. Every day is about winning with one play on Nigeria Info. On Nigeria Info, daily winnings is now over 150,000 naira. Just go to oneplay.ng or dial *347*880*3#. Play with as little as 500 naira, and in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. The more you play, the better your chances of winning every day. On the Morning Crossfire, WhatsApp Lagos, and Game On shows on weekdays, and the Football Frenzy shows on weekends. But that's not all. Every Friday, there will be a 500,000 naira jackpot. Playing during the week automatically qualifies you for the weekly jackpot. Your chances of winning are the same whether you play on oneplay.ng or dial *347*880*3#. Remember to play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18. OnePlay is a registered trademark under Lasho Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
.3 Nigeria Info. It's Confessions Thursday, 27 minutes past 1 p.m. Welcome, and I think we have given you the telephone lines. Kim's going to do that again, just in case you don't have it.
Okay, so for mail, 020127709983. 02012770 For females, it's 0201-465-7190. Okay, 0201-465-7190, and the WhatsApp number is 0809-597-5805. 009-597-5805.
Confessions Thursday.
Hello?
Good to have you. Welcome. Do you have a confession?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good to have
Joyce. Yeah, please, I would like to ship this in. Please, when you are not around, when Sheriff is, doing this for you, Sheriff helped so many people here. She understand. I think for this soldier, please, we are the one that wants to render this. So you understand. Please, I don't know how you want to do it. She understand. Maybe you collect his account number. Let's contribute for him and let him be out of this, please.
She has told him to send a message already. She has told him to send a message.
Okay, that's fine. If there's any way we can help him, please, I'm begging for
No
Christ's
problem.
sake. Let's do, please.
Thank you very much.
Should I get Sheriff to come back and do the show? How about that? Oh.
Joyce! Really?
Confessions Thursday.
Okay.
How are you?
Hello?
How are you?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Welcome. Do you have a confession?
Okay. I really sympathize with that army guy. I was almost getting into army like 2003.
Do you have a confession? Hold on, my brother. Hold on a second, please, for time's sake. Do you have a confession?
There is a confession, yes.
All right, please, go ahead.
So I was almost enlisted in the military. But during the time, as I just finished my recruitment training, our leave was taken to Abuja. That was through Navy. My name never came out. But my intention of wanting to enter military was to turn my gun against the top officers and the politicians. But God never allowed it because of the wickedness people are doing in this country. Look at how that guy is suffering now. I don't regret not eventually joining military. So that will have suffered the sentence. That's all I want to ask to confess.
All right. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, so this person says, the ordeal of the soldier breaks my heart. How can we expect to be safe if the welfare of our security personnel isn't a priority, yet we're able to take care of so-called repentant terrorists? I advise that it should escalate to this through Sahara reporters.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how he can do that. Okay.
Okay, confession. Good afternoon, Joyce and Kemi. I'm married. My husband and I got married 2 years ago. Before we got married, we were worldly and traditional believers because we were born into families of this background. 1.5 years later, we got converted into full-fledged Christianity. Since then, my husband, who has been very good at giving me head, suddenly stopped to fulfill this obligation. Joyce. He's saying that he is now a born-again Christian and he's not befitting, and that habit is not befitting of a true Christian. I've been sexually starved since we became converted Christians. I have studied the Bible back to back and I have not seen where it detests giving head while in the scene of making love. Joyce, it's of a serious concern to me because I no longer enjoy sex since my husband stopped giving me head. I find myself crying almost every night, and when I try to discuss my feelings with him, he simply says, "Get behind me, you worker of iniquity." That is, Satan is controlling me. Please, what can I do? Anonymous is going through a lot. You have nothing to say?
See a therapist.
What? She's talking to you now. Is that not what we do here? Therapeutic work.
I would suggest that you see a therapist.
What?
I don't know why. Why am I in this?
Because it's Confessions Thursday.
Oh, that part. Yes, indeed. It's Confessions Thursday. I think you should see a therapist. If you feel he neglects your feelings, see a therapist. Both of
This is a fourth year therapist in one sentence. Okay.
yeah, because I'm not.
But we think you are.
At this point, it's a little hard to deny that I'm not. Okay, but I think both of you need to maybe see a sex therapist or
a counselor.
Or a counselor.
Yeah, since it's open to church, why don't you report this to a church counselor and let the church counselor sit both of you down and sort it out?
And if you're crying, well, it must be serious. So I would say
It is
consider.
serious.
Then I would say consider separation.
Huh?
Yes. Consider separation. I'm not saying separate. I'm saying consider that possibility. Because two things, it's either he's going to give you or meet your demands, or there has to be compromise. The question is what is and at what point do both of you compromise? Maybe it's going to be you giving up your desires, or it has to be him meeting your desires. There has to be compromise. So if there's something that you want and he's not meeting it, I would say that, well, can two work together except they agree? No. So consider a separation. I mean, people do separate on the grounds of sex. So it's not out of reality that is something you should consider. Thank you for writing me. I don't know now whether you regret him turning his life to Christ, because you must have preferred him when he was more carnal, sinful, pagan. Yeah. Wait, so did you convert a part of you and not all of you? Because this is sounding like two people. Well, it's apparent as though two people approached the cross. One was redeemed, the other wasn't.
No, I feel like this is just. I think the guy's being extreme. I'm not even capping right now. I think he's being very extreme. Like, where in the Bible does it say we can't get head?
Yeah, but you're not in the marriage. And you see, this is also the problem with your opinion in someone else's marriage. You're not in the marriage. She's in the marriage, and he thinks, well, I'm redeemed, I'm sanctified.
And you are supposed to be sanctified too, because we got sanctified
exactly,
at the same time.
Yeah, we got redeemed at the same time. Now
you're
you're looking like
things.
You're looking like the typical
behind me.
Yeah, you're looking like we went and only one of us got redeemed.
Yeah,
so
you put off your baptismal
yeah.
cloak.
Maybe she has silent moments of, like, I preferred you pagan, sinful, lustful.
Like, where's that man?
Yeah. What did I marry? Why did I? Why?
But you can pray about it too.
What's Jesus supposed to do about it?
I mean, Jesus can talk to the guy and say,
confessions to us.
You need to do what you need to do.
Probably, but
problem solved.
Nah, I doubt it. It's Confessions Thursday.
Good afternoon, Joyce.
Welcome. Do you have a confession?
Thank you. How are you doing? Hi, Doc.
Well, I'm really managing everything here. I'm trying at least. Thank you. Works good. Do you have a confession?
Okay, thank you. And Yvonne, I greet you too.
For real? Her name's Kemi.
Thank you.
Do you have a you don't have a confession, honey? Don't waste our time.
I don't have a confession. Please.
Why are you
I
here?
just want to tell that lady that just sent that text that there is a place where Bible condemn what she's demanding for the person. It's not right. She's going out of the way. Thank God that they are repentant. They are repentant and brought them back to life. So she should not try and why would she be starting like this? Thank you.
All right.
But where?
Oh, Lord.
No, Joyce, I need to know where. So I'm sure of my faith right now. You people nah.
God knows I don't care.
Marriage is a trinity. You know what? If I want something, he's not giving it to me. I'm telling Jesus. Jesus telling him, I'm getting it. End of story. Now we can go on.
Would you divorce your husband on the grounds of sex?
If it's dangerous for me, yes, I would.
What's danger? Because here we have a confession. It sounds dangerous.
She's needing something.
Yeah.
I had a friend that knew a friend that was dangerous, and we all supported her to leave.
What's dangerous? Too much sex?
No, it was our first time, and it was bigger than her, and she didn't want to die.
Well, so not that.
Left.
So something like this. Would something like this be a grounds for
this
divorce?
is not divorce now. This one.
Okay, good.
He would submit.
Oh, really?
And I will be submissive. Yeah, like we'll find a way around it.
99.3 Nigeria Info. The Sunny Side. Confessions Thursday. Hello, how are you?
Hello, good afternoon.
Do you have a confession? Good afternoon.
No, I don't. I just want to advise the lady that said the husband is not giving her head.
1 minute.
Hello, should I go ahead?
You have a minute.
Go on.
55 seconds.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay, I'm George Onyemuwa. The thing here is this. Some people have allowed religion to becloud their sense of reasoning. That man in question, there's something that Igbo people do called imake benagadi. That's learning how to use your right hand or left hand as the case may be at old age. Since he didn't know what religion is all about, that's why he said he felt maybe giving a woman head is a sin or whatever, calling the woman Satan or whatever. If I was to be in the position of that woman, I would end the relationship.
Fair.
Thank you.
All right.
End of story. He said
that sounded like you liked that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's Confessions Thursday.
This person has questions.
Okay, just a moment.
Okay.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Anonymous.
Do you have a confession, lady?
I want to just a minute. Give me just a minute to advise that woman, ma.
Go on.
What I want to tell her is that this head. If you hear the health hazard on this thing, people will not be doing this.
What if she's healthy
The
now?
The health hazard of this head, God created man and woman. He did not teach them health. I mean, head to head. It causes cancer, very serious cancer. I don't know who taught this one being head, everybody.
All right.
Head,
so she should get over it. Yeah, Lord.
The health hazard is so grievous.
All right.
And that was all she called to say.
So I don't know whether it's the reason for the cancer, but there was a popular American actor who had oral cancer.
Yeah, oral cancer.
When he was asked, he said it was, this game.
The head thing. So I get, and that's why before you get married, you sit in church, they'll tell you, okay, do health counseling, you come to church for counseling, do all this health thing, find out how clean you are, how clean this person. Before you people, there's blood group tests, there's all sorts of tests being done. You do all the tests, finish, you people get married. What do you want to see the cancer for? That the cancer was not there when you were getting married? Stop playing.
Michael Douglas is his name, by the way. In 2010, he was said that he had oral cancer.
He probably giving a lot of ladies head. And
I remember discussing it on
that he's
radio,
not supposed to
and
take
people said, "Well, something has got to kill a man." You know, like it might as well just be oral. Might as well just be oral cancer.
Where we're going?
It's Confessions Thursday. Hi.
Hello, Joyce.
Welcome. Do you have a confession?
I'm Grandma Victoria from Lagos Island. I just want to comment that about Kemi's participation in this particular program. Her commentary that takes much of the time. She's not a co-host. Kemi is not the anchor of the program. You should play. You are playing a subservient role to Joyce.
I am playing hold on, wait. Okay, now you have. Okay, this is messy now.
Mm-hmm.
You think I'm playing a subservient role to Kemi? Are you sure about that?
Can I continue with my speech?
I already disagree with that.
Okay, I'm sorry if I. She's taking much of the public's time.
Do you have a personal dislike? Do you take a personal dislike at Kemi?
Yeah. I don't, not that I take but I feel she's taking.
You'd rather not hear her speak at this point.
The time that she should allow the public to comment, to phone in.
Okay,
she's always giving an opinion every issue.
So there's nothing wrong with her opinion, and I have no problems with it. So except you have a personal dislike for her, I don't mind her opinion.
Not really. I don't have a personal dislike for her. I just want her to allow the public to phone in more.
She's not in their way. Well, let's not do this so that the public can at least call in. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
if it is okay by you, that's okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much for calling.
President General for the public.
99.3 Nigeria Info. It's 42 minutes past 1 p.m. It's Confessions Thursday. What's in the air today?
A lot.
Welcome.
Hello? Hello?
It's Confessions Thursday. Do you have a confession?
Okay. I want to comment on that lady that is depriving the man that is sexuality. My marriage collapsed because my wife was starving me of sex. And when I now discovered that she was giving it out to somebody outside, I was mad.
Oh, that's a different story. Yeah.
So that was the end of our marriage.
Okay, fair. I mean, that makes sense, and that's straightforward.
Hello?
Yeah, that makes sense. Your wife didn't like you enough to lay with you, but she was laying with somebody else. So that's fine. It makes sense.
Stopped me of sex.
Yeah.
After our first baby. So when I now discovered that she was giving it out to another person, I was mad. I couldn't take it. So I took it to the radio. I took it to the press because a politician was involved. A politician at the National Assembly was visiting us. So it was very, very devastating to me.
Okay.
It was a national kind of...
a national issue?
Yes.
Okay.
I took it to the press. I took it to the radio. I mean, I couldn't take it. That was the end of our relationship. Our daughter is now 24 years.
Well, I'm happy you're alive. Do you have another lover now?
Yeah, I'm about to get married now.
Good luck.
Yes, I want to get married. I want to do a proper wedding again, another wedding.
Good luck, man.
Great.
Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate it.
All right.
What's up?
This person says, good afternoon, Joyce. I have just the following questions for you. Why do men believe that the moment they start spending on a woman, the woman should definitely give them sex?
Not all men. Okay.
Why can't a man just be friends with a woman even if he's funding her? 3, can a woman truly exist or function without a man?
Can I take it one at a time? Is every question what?
Yeah, she threw everything at you. She's like, answer it at once.
Okay. What's the first one?
So the first one is, why do men believe that the moment they start spending on a woman, the woman should definitely give them sex?
Yeah. So first of all, not all men. 2, I think it informs you of their reason for giving. Certainly, the reason they're giving to you is not because they're givers, it's because they want something from you. And I think that should be obvious to you. The moment they give you something and want something back in return, and that's straightforward. So you can say, well, I want it for what I think I may pay for what I know I will repay you for in the future, or I don't want it because I don't want to be in your debt. Straightforward. Next question.
It says, why can't a man just be friends with a woman even if he's funding her?
It's a choice that he has to make. You know, some would say, well, if I'm funding you, I want something back. Others are like, well, if I'm funding you because I want to help you, or because I'm your friend, or because I am a good person. There are different reasons people would be funding someone and not want something back. I don't think it's a carpet rule, but I think that largely if a person is giving you something and you are accepting, you also would be subject to how they define the reason for their giving. So I can't answer why they do it. I can only respond to what they do. So you can't choose for a person if they want to give you something because they're altruistic and they're kind, or if they're giving you something with their parents of being kind, but really what they want is something with you, whether it's a relationship or they want a tryst. Like, you know, you can't determine for the other person.
What they
you
want.
can only speak for yourself. So if someone comes to you and say, well, here's a Ferrari, and I figure that it's probably for future
exchange.
Yeah. Yeah. Then I can say, oh, I'll take the Ferrari. Or I'll say, oh, no. Or I say, no, thank you. You see, I don't decide his morality. He can be whatever he wants to be. The enemy is not the problem. The question is, what are you going to do about the enemy? All right.
It says, can a woman truly exist or function without a man?
Girl, you're breathing. Let's begin from there. How badly are you breathing? So the answer is a yes. And if you can't, well, you have to find meaning. You have to find a reason to live, so that even when you meet whoever, you are something to them. And I hope it's an immaterial thing. Can a woman what sort of question is that?
Truly exist and function.
What? Well, the answer is a yes. Okay, thank you so much for writing.
This person is very angry. He says, I'm very sorry for that army man. I don't know why some people still choose to die for this zoo country called Nigeria. I'd rather die for my dog than die for country like Nigeria. I think we should all contribute some cash for him. Yes, we told him to send his name and number. He'll do something. Okay.
So he has sent me a photograph of his
leg.
He's sending more pictures.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. and it looks bad.
Mm-hmm.
And he left me an account number. I don't want it to be on air because I don't want to. I cannot emotionally.
So we will just message
manage,
everyone.
Yeah.
That has asked, and we'll send
so
you.
so for those who have asked for his number, we'll have his number and account number forwarded to you, or we'll just forward otherwise the other way to him, and then maybe he'll contact you. Okay, that's the much I can manage.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks to everyone who wants to help him. All right, but I'm even more concerned. I don't know. I think I'm more offended that the military would allow this sort of thing to happen. It's a taken for granted of the lives of Nigerians who choose to give their life for country. And I think it's a shame that we can allow men who lead their lives for country suffer. There's even gist that even when they pass away, sometimes their wives get nothing. Their families get no benefits, you know. So I'm considering having this conversation again next week. And I wish I could have some, retired military officers in the studio.
Yeah.
I'm really thinking about that. I'm truly thinking about that. I want them to tell their story. And it just really shows you how a system can be without a soul, can truly be without a soul. We've heard of police officers buying uniforms, buying their boots with their money. We've heard things that truly should put this country to shame. Just shame. So I'm hoping that this story gets the attention that it requires, and not just the public, but that the authorities will do something about it. I'm glad that he called me today. It's Confessions Thursday. Hello, how are you?
Hello, Joyce.
It's Confessions Thursday. Do you have a confession?
Can I have 1 minute for that lady that?
1 minute. Go ahead.
All right. So first and foremost, you attend the same church with your husband. So whatever they are teaching him about the head not being good or not moral, are they not teaching you to? If that's not the case, let him show you in the Bible. If you really love the Lord, you're ready to deny yourself of all those things just to please him. And if your husband can go all the lengths to want to do things just to please God, and you are not, then the prayer that Kemi talked about should be for you, that you should ask God to give you the grace, not your husband, to give you the grace to be able to let go of.
Wait. Why are you shaming her? Like, what's wrong with wanting something?
I'm not shaming. I'm not shaming. Didn't Kemi say she should pray?
Yeah.
But I think the prayer should be more about you deal with yourself first. Ask God to help you, not about the husband.
Okay.
I think that's where the real issue is.
All right. Thank you so much for calling. Hello, it's Confessions Thursday.
Hi, Joyce. Good afternoon.
Welcome. Do you have a confession?
Joyce, I want to advise that last woman. You see, the woman that called before that one that said it's not good, he gives cancer, that woman has never come in her life.
No. It was Michael Douglas. He's an American actor.
So I'm not telling you about the Nigerian woman that just called and said it's not good, he gives cancer.
Yeah.
She has never come in her life. She's so stereotyped. She's doing olden days marriage in the new generation. She will suffer.
I'm lost. What should she do?
How will you not give your wife everything your wife needs? You want your wife to go outside.
Oh, okay.
I don't understand that woman. She just shut up there, Joe.
Wait. It's not. Wait. Which woman?
Woman that called and said she was anonymous and was bashing her and said it was cancer.
Bicycle killed the woman inside her room when she was breastfeeding.
How is that? What other story?
Something usually kill a man. Something usually kill a man.
That's what you'll say. Not a bicycle killed someone. Okay, so you don't mind dying by cancer of the mouth at this point?
The cancer of the mouth.
It's all right. Make
your wife get joy, Joe. Don't mind that woman. Don't know anything.
It's okay. Don't.
It's okay.
It's all right. Thank you. It's okay. Nobody's saying. Nobody's. What the hell? Relax. Oh, it's okay. Thank you. Why are you?
He said that they will collect the husband.
Wait, where is this rage when they increase petrol price? You see how you're fighting for your sexual pleasures? You could really put this passion and resistance into because it's looking like we could be doing 1,000 naira by July. 99.3 Nigeria Info. It's Confessions Thursday. All right. Do I have
a lot? It's just everybody just saying.
Okay, let me go to
your head.
No, I don't. It's okay. So I think the whole sexual thing.
The soldier man should not go back to the army. Do something else. This person is saying maybe the woman was smelling.
Don't read messages that are not beautiful. Confessions Thursday.
Good afternoon, Joyce.
Do you have a confession?
Just to keep one or two things. About the guy, the army guy.
You have 1 minute. Hurry up.
Yeah, he shouldn't bother about being in the army. If they don't need you, I don't know why you want to force yourself on them. Yes, you like the job, but what you've gone through too far. So far is unpleasant. And then, Kemi, please write on those days when we had Feta, it was sweet. When Feta leave, we only had the hard voice of the broken glasses. So that now that you join, at least we need to have a soft voice, in the program. And then.
I just want to say. So my voice is hard, huh?
Iron breaker.
He could be lying to you. Like, these guys never.
They're not.
Why are you flattering? He could be lying. Who are my people?
They're just coming at me in all weird ways.
Oh, wait, they don't. Why? What are they saying?
Oh, no. They like the fact that I'm here. They're just like, obviously doing what he's doing.
I'm lost.
So
this one, I dated and lived with a narcissist for 3 years. It's been 5 months now since I ended the relationship. But we're still living together even as we speak. Okay. We rented the house and bought some of the properties together. And now he wants me to leave without supporting me to get my own place. I've been trying to save, but the present economy is really making it difficult for me. And getting a house now is quite expensive. Right now, I can't cook nor buy food stuff again because he'll use them. I go to bed with the fear of not being... I go to bed with the fear of not being stabbed. Okay, I think you go to bed with the fear of being stabbed, possibly being stabbed or killed before dawn, because he's threatening me. He doesn't respect my boundaries, and if I complain, he'll say as long as I'm under the same roof with him, he's going to do whatever he wants. Please, I need help. I'm losing my mind. I need a moment with that one. First of all, you have to be out in every way. Everything with an opening should take you out. Find somewhere to live with someone, a friend, find somebody else. Everything that has that much of an opening takes you out. Because there isn't necessarily anything that can benefit you staying in. So what should you do? Find a way out. So speak to a friend, speak to someone. You have to negotiate with someone else for that because there's really nothing I can say besides get out. We're off on a break. We'll be right back.
Run.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
For 3 great seasons, the fans have fought with passion and fire, their best they brought. The banter was bold, the debates were tight, each word a weapon, each match a fight. But now it's bigger, the stakes much higher, the battle returns and it's full of fire. Fan Battle 4 with Femi and the gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info. The stage is bang. In partnership with Sports Salon, we raise the game with glory, honor, and a shot at fame. Think you've got what it takes to score? Then step right up. It's time for more. Register now and take your stand. Your time to shine is now at hand.
Registration is ongoing on www.nigeriainfo.fm.
And Battle 4. Let the battle begin.
.3 Nigeria Info, your #1 station for talk. Let's talk.
On Confessions Thursday, we open the cupboards to secrets.
Is that a skeleton I see?
Child, bite your tongue. Well, they say, good walls make good neighbors.
Wait, you mean gist, right?
Confessions Thursday with Joyce on Nigeria Info.
You're listening to Confessions Thursday with Joyce on the sunny side.
All right, 99.3 Nigeria Info, the sunny side telephone lines. We're just about wrapping up because it's almost 2 p.m. Good afternoon to you. Welcome. It's Confessions Thursday.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I have a confession.
Go ahead.
That grandma that called, this is that Kenny is disturbing you, Joy. This is the second time that mama will call. I'm not comfortable with that mama comment.
I don't think it's for you to be comfortable. It's for me to be comfortable, and I don't mind her being here. It's okay. Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that, please.
Joyce, yes, I'm sorry, please. I'm very, very sorry. What I'm going to say, because, see, if something is disturbing me, if I don't say that, the thing will just, I don't know, maybe the thing will later kill me. I don't know.
It's not going to be necessary for me. It's not going to inform my action or reaction.
Because I know sometimes if one will come to you, both of you will be in the studio, we discuss. Even if a person knows something was the one handling the program.
Can we not do this? I'm sorry. This is confessions. Don't worry.
Let that mama stop.
Leave her alone.
You should stop disturbing her. The mama should not talk anything about this issue again.
Leave her alone.
Thank you. Let's just leave her.
Let's just leave her. What came out with you guys today? Like, I'm not sure.
The traffic. Were you in it yesterday? No. So, yes, we are all at the edge today. If you're not out of, you're on the edge.
Yeah. Welcome. Do you have a confession?
This is Pastor Ladipo.
1 minute.
Please, just give me 1 minute for that lady.
Which one now?
The one that talks about the husband not giving her head.
55 seconds.
Just,
I'm tired of hearing this.
You see, you've given the best answer. I was not expecting anybody to say anything else again. There are many things that people don't understand, and they need to see a specialist. You refer her that you should go and see a sex therapist, and that is the best answer. Let me tell you, most of what is disturbing her and the husband, if they don't see a therapist, they won't find solution to it. It is not a spiritual matter.
No, but I think it's a religious one. I think it's hinged on the
No,
husband's
it's not.
religious.
See, Joyce, it looks like a religious matter, but it's beyond. But a sex therapist will be able to help them better. I'm telling you. Thank you.
Stay out of trouble. Stay alive. And it's okay if you want to truly just bow out mouth. I have honestly no convictions in. I'm tired. It's 2 p.m. We're done for today on Confessions Thursday. Thank you very much. I'm not sure what came out today, but we have survived it. It's 2 p.m. and after the news headlines, we go to the Lords of Logic.
When the news breaks.
When people need to be heard.
With interviews that matter.
Trust your number one talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's